It's Gary from Gary Jackson Motors. I just took a 12-hour road trip on Monday to pick up this beautiful Cutlass, and it was definitely worth the journey. This Cutlass was owned by the same guy for the last 20 years. He put in a built 330. It's bored 30 over. It's got cold air conditioning, which is a great add-on to any muscle car. If you got a collection of cars, you know that driving a classic with the cold air blowing is really the only way to live. This 67 Cutlass is finished in a burgundy color, and it's got the black vinyl top, and it is one pretty lady. He's got all the service bulletin books. He's got the Body by Fisher service manual. He's got the flat rate 67 manual, auto repair manual. He even went to Carlisle, bought 4 Kraggers just so he could put one in the trunk to match the other 4 that were on the car. He gave me the bag that he would bring to all the local car shows. He's got lead additive in it. And he took out the original steering wheel because it's not a tilt wheel, and it was just getting too hard for him to get in and out of. So he still has the original steering wheel there. It's getting a little dark out. I'd like to take this thing for a ride and just show you how everything closes. Everything closes straight. All the gaps line up. Vinyl top's in excellent shape. Looks like I got some pollen on it still that I missed. You can see it under the lights. All the chrome on this car is very nice. Windshield's got no cracks. Windshield wipers work. Under the hood of this car is very impressive to look at. They had to build a custom bracket to hold the cold air system, and it's painted to match the block. Valve covers are shining chrome. He rebuilt the engine 10 years ago, but he really only took it to local car shows since then. Hood all lines up. All the doors open, close nicely. You open the door, the light goes on just the way it should. Interior is in good shape. One of the pinstriping on the driver's side is worn out. Fire this up quick. Got electric fans. It's got a flamethrower ignition system. All the gauges work. Like I said, the air blows cold, which is just great. All the interior lights work. It's got the vintage radio. Sounds phenomenal, as you can hear. Car's not making huge power, but it's definitely not a slouch, and it sounds phenomenal. You can see on our website, we have over 20 pictures of the undercarriage of this car. It was never painted underneath. It looks just the way it should. It's getting dark out, but let me show you how this car shifts. It doesn't jerk in and out of gears. It just slides in just the way it should. This car is really very enjoyable to take a ride in, so let's take a quick spin. Anyone that's had a muscle car in the past, classic car, They know it's nice to have the radio working, and this digital radio sounds great. You like to hear the exhaust, but at the same time, it's just so enjoyable to hop into a car and, you know, listening to your favorite tunes. And like I said before, there's really nothing like having ice cold air in a Classic. And this car blows as cold as any new car I've driven. Drove this car all day today, and it really gets a ton of looks. Thumbs up everywhere I go. This is one pretty car. There's not too many Oldsmobiles out there left like this. I want you to realize this is not the smoothest of roads, and you don't hear a peep. The wheel stays straight, tracks down the road perfectly. It's got front disc brakes, so stopping this car is not a challenge whatsoever. It stops dead straight. It stops quickly. It is one great cruiser. I used the Hodges truck to pick this Cutlass up from York, Pennsylvania, but to be honest, I would have driven this car home if I knew it drove so well. Just effortlessly cruises down these back roads of Charlton. I'm going to cut you guys over to some undercarriage pictures. As you can see, under this car looks just as good as on top of it. The oil pan's painted gold like it should be on an Oldsmobile. Control arms look brand new. The floorboards are solid as can be. Like I stated before, that they have not been painted, so you know that this car has just been solid forever, which is always a good feeling. I'm gonna hop out quick in this cul-de-sac, give you guys one more walk around. Don't forget, we offer financing. You can get Haggerty insurance on this car, and they charge very, very little amount of money for a classic car. You can hop into this, you can get a payment on it, you can continue to pay on this and watch the car go up in value. They aren't making any more 67 Cutlasses, and the ones that are in this shape are getting picked up and they're getting put in the collector's hands, and they're not going anywhere. So when one gets on the market, it's very, very desirable. So fill out a credit app. Our good friend Kyle can orchestrate the shipping for you, so we can ship this car anywhere in the United States, and you just can't go wrong with this Cutlass. So every light works on this. It sounds phenomenal. It's got Flowmaster exhaust. It's got an H-pipe, so it's really throaty. Don't miss out on this opportunity. You will not be disappointed in this Cutlass.